Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Today I've got a kind of mid-size haul for you, pretty much all beauty actually, to show you from high end and low end. I've got makeup in there and some hair care bits and just a bit of everything really. So I've been collecting this over a few kind of shopping trips, but I thought I'd keep it all together to show you because I haven't done a haul in ages and haven't actually bought any makeup or beauty bits in ages too. So I thought it was definitely time to treat myself. I have a lot more things than I thought I did because I've just been chucking them into a bag in my wardrobe, so there's no kind of order to how I'm pulling things out. It's just going to be whatever is nearest the top. So let's start with, oh here we go, I've got a little Boots bag, so things I got in Boots, and let's start with base products. That's probably a good place to start. So I got a few base things that I've wanted to try for a while and one which is kind of new out. So the first thing is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer, and I've seen loads of really good things about this from people. I've only used it a couple of times, but to be honest I haven't been blown away by it. I just don't think I like primers. I've tried so many, I have so many, I really want to like them, but I just don't. There's only ever been one primer that's really done the job, and that was by Philosophy, but it breaks me out horrendously because it's very perfumed. So yeah, never found a primer that I really like, and this hasn't really blown me away. But if you love it, let me know, see if there's any other way I can use it, because maybe I'm putting too much on or something, I'm not really sure. But yeah, got this. Not sure about it though. Then I got two foundations. The first, which I've wanted ages, also from Rimmel, and it's the Stay Matte Foundation. I'm not really sure about this either. I do quite like it after a couple of hours wear, but it's a mousse-like texture, so very much like Dream Matte Mousse. It reminds me of from Maybelline, but it's just really ashy. Like the tone of it just isn't very nice. I've got the shade 100 Ivory. Maybe it's a bit too light, but I just don't really like it, and it's very dry. Like I like matte foundations, but even mixed with a highlighter it's very drying. Surprised at how matte this was. I wasn't expecting it to be as matte as it was, if that makes any sense. But I really like the coverage. It's good coverage, kind of medium to fullish. Buffs in really nicely, and like I said, after a couple of hours wear I think it looks really nice and natural, but when you first put it on you definitely need some sort of setting spray or something just to make it a bit less cakey, and this is quite easy to look cakey even mixed in with other highlighters and things. So on the fence with this one. And the other foundation, which is a bit messed up because I've been using it a lot, is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte. Now this one I thought was going to be a lot more matte than the Rimmel one. I was expecting this to be really cakey. This sounds so silly, but just because the packaging is really matte as well, I was like, okay, this is going to be quite heavy. But it's not heavy at all. I don't even think it's that full coverage. Compared to the Rimmel one, I think that's got a lot more coverage than this. This can definitely be built up, but I definitely feel it's more kind of mid coverage. I don't think it's heavy coverage at all, but it's nice because it makes you look like it's still your skin and just very kind of flawless. It is quite long wearing. I wouldn't say it's the most long wearing, but for a drugstore it's really good. It feels really light on your skin, quite mattifying, not really mattifying, nowhere near as much as I thought it would be. But I have been enjoying this and I've reached for it quite a lot. So again, with all these kind of foundations, I think I need to test them a bit more to have a proper kind of opinion on them, but as first impressions, yeah, I quite like this. I also got a tanning mitt. I always get the cheapest one, which is Sultan. I'm not paying like more than a couple of quid for a tanning mitt, but I really needed a new one. And I also got a highlighter, which is an oldie but a goodie. So when I first started blogging, this was included, I think, in one of my first ever posts, and it's Hocus Pocus by Soap and Glory. And they've changed the packaging now. It looks a lot different than when I had it. But I really wanted to go back to this because I've been using up, I nearly finished another liquid highlighter, which I think was by 17 or something, which I'll leave below. I reviewed it ages ago, but I wanted to go back to this because I remember really enjoying it, and I wanted to give it another go, so really happy I've got this again. And then finally from Boots I've got two lip products, which are both liquid lipsticks. The first is the Bourjois Rouge Edition Aqualac in 01 and it looks like this, and I am really disappointed with this. I've never tried any of the Rouge Editions before. I do want to have a go with the original and the matte versions, but I just wasn't really blown away by the shade. It looks really pretty, in the bottle. In the bottle, is that what it's called? Yeah, in the bottle. But on my lips, like, I just think it's the kind of wrong tone. It's a pretty shade, but I think it might be a bit too brown or something. I don't know. I haven't really reached for it. I thought this would be a really nice everyday shade, but I wasn't blown away by it, and I don't think it's very long wearing, and I just don't think the formula is that great. So a bit disappointed by that one. And then lastly, I've got another Rimmel product, and it's the Provocalip 16-hour liquid lipstick, and I have the pink version of it, and I can't remember the name, but I loved it so much I knew I had to get some more. And so this is the red. I can't see the name, but it's just the red version. Sorry, I know that's really not useful. But I just love these. The colours are so intense. They last literally all day. You only get the tiniest bit of wear here, and that's after drinking, eating, literally stay all day. This is okay, the kind of gloss bit, but the pure colour is just amazing, and I definitely want to pick up more shades. I really recommend these lip products. They're great for the drugstore. Now moving on to the more expensive high-end makeup that I got. I bought a new Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Shell. I got my original literally 2 years ago. It's lasted me so long. You only need the tiniest amount. I got it at Vista Village, but this time I got it from Debenhams, I think, or House of Fraser. I think it must be Debenhams. I love a new bottle of foundation. I really need to get a pump, but yeah, like I said, my one has just run out, so I adore this foundation. Definitely one of my favourites, and I've got a full review linked below. I also picked up a tester of the Double Wear Light, so I will let you know how I get on with that, because I think I might like it if I like the original Double Wear. And then I went to Urban Decay, and there is so many things from Urban Decay that I want and I need in my life, but I ended up going classic me for the lip products. Like I need any more, but you know, that's what I need. Anyway, so I went in, I looked at the lip products, and they don't have the super saturated high gloss lip colours anymore, which are the lip pencils, which is just insane that they've discontinued them, because they are so good and I love them. And my all-time favourite lipstick, which I mentioned in my previous video, is Big Bang, which is the super hot pink glittery one, and they don't do it anymore, and I was so sad. But they do have it in a lip gloss version, so at least they still have the colour, so that was okay. So I got the lip gloss version because I couldn't bear not having it in my life. I needed a backup, and it's really pretty packaging, really good, lovely colour. But I have tried it once by itself, and even though I swatched it on my hand before I bought it, it looked really opaque, but on the lips it's not. So I'm quite disappointed. It's not the same effect as the lipsticks. I thought it would be quite an opaque gloss, but I think maybe over other lipsticks I'll give it a go, and hopefully it'll give a similar effect. But Urban Decay, please bring them back, because they're amazing. And because they've discontinued them, I did ask if they had any others in stock that I could pick up, and I got two colours that I don't have. The first is a pink, naturally, which is called Crush, and I've already worn both of these shades and they're just incredible. It's this amazing kind of bright pink, just so pretty, and these are super long wearing, super nourishing. I know it's not very useful that I'm showing them to you because they don't do them anymore, but maybe pop down to your local Urban Decay and maybe see if they've got any in the back. And then I got an orange, which is Punch Drunk, and this is just amazing as well for summer. So really beautiful colours for this time of year, but Urban Decay, please bring them back. I know I've said that a million times, but seriously, these are so good. Okay, I'll move on to kind of skincare, hair care, body care mixture. Two hair care bits that I got this week. So you might be able to tell, compared to my last video, my hair looks 100 times better. So I finally booked a hairdresser's appointment and got my full head of highlights, got so much chopped off. You can see I've got like barely any hair left, because from the shampoo and conditioner I mentioned a while ago, which is by OGX, it was the coconut water shampoo and conditioner, they completely ruined my hair. It ended up being so over processed and dry and unmanageable. There was nothing I could do. I put on so many treatments, coconut oil, literally everything, but it got past the point of being able to repair it. So I've obviously chucked them out now, and I got a lot chopped off, and it just feels so much healthier, thicker, and just the colour is like a million times better. It's not really coming up that well on camera, annoyingly, because it's quite done outside, but it's a lot brighter and just I feel like me again, which is great. So because I obviously spent a lot of money getting my hair done, I got a treatment put in, I wanted to buy some new products to make sure that I didn't get into that state again. And although I do like trying lots of different things, I just wanted to invest, and I just didn't want to have really crap hair again like straight away, if that makes sense. So I got a shampoo and conditioner. I was going to get some other stuff, but it just would have been too expensive. But I got the Kerastase Resistance Band to Force shampoo. So this is for processed hair, but on the scale of 1 to 2 erosion levels, so not really damaged but kind of coloured processed hair basically. And you shouldn't use this more than I think 3 months. This is 3 months worth, and then after that you should have a break from it, because I think it's got protein and keratin in it, if I'm correct. I think that's what my hairdresser said. But that's just good for kind of maintaining the strength of your hair and protecting it. And then I got this conditioner, which I also want to try the shampoo, so when I go back I'd probably switch them both around. And it's Blonde Idol by Redken, and this is really cool. It basically has different kind of twisting settings, and oh my gosh, if I can explain this. You change the nozzle to the different weeks, so it goes up to 6 weeks, but obviously it's up to you depending on how much you need. And the further you go, the more colour deposit you get. So it's a conditioner with a colour depositing system, and I'm using this instead of a purple shampoo. I was using the Provoke Touch of Silver for ages. That bottle lasts absolutely ages, but it's really drying and stripping again, and so I didn't want to use it for that. I was going to buy another purple shampoo at the salon, but because I'm more of a warm gold, this kind of thing is better. This is the conditioner for warm gold. They also have one for more ashy tones as well. So I got this, want to give that a go. I've used the shampoo today and that was really nice, felt really good. I haven't used this yet because I used a hair mask, but I'll be using this next time I wash my hair, and I'll definitely be doing a review of this. So really cool concept, and I'm really looking forward to trying that. Then I did a few bits at the Body Shop. The first, I picked up a second bottle of the Chamomile Waterproof Iron Lip Makeup Remover, which is a two-phase thing that you shake up. It's kind of an oil-based iron lip remover, and I really like this stuff, and it's a good price point, I think about £8. So I've just finished up my other bottle, and I wanted to get another one of these. And then with that, I got a free Elderflower Unperfumed Eye Gel, which I forgot I had from the Body Shop. Oh my gosh. Okay, it smells horrible. It smells of those aliens. Do you remember at primary school, and they were like the aliens and the eggs, and everyone thought they could have babies and stuff. Massive tangent, but yeah, it smells like that. Okay, I'm not sure about this. I might have to give it a go, but I might give it to someone else. But I got that free. I can't remember why. It might be because of my beauty card, because I've got a Body Shop one, but yeah, got that. And then I got the Fuji Green Tea Bath Tea, and I've wanted this since it's launched. I was going to get more of the range, but this is the thing I was really interested in. I was going to get the little diffuser that you have for your bath with it as well, but it's an extra £5 and it's such a gimmick. I normally love a gimmick. I'm all down for that, but I just thought, okay, I'm already spending a lot of money. I don't need it. And I love these. I've used them once already. If I can open the frickin' tin. And they're basically bath salts with bits of tea in, and they smell kind of like green tea, really fresh and kind of herby. Really bad at describing scents, but they're really nice, and I'm really pleased I got these, so definitely recommend those. I went into Zara looking for some clothes, but I didn't get any. I ended up getting a perfume instead, and I've seen a lot of people talk about Zara perfumes, but I never had one myself. I ended up picking Zara Women Oriental, and I think it just looks so much more expensive than it is. This was £10, which I think is amazing. How many millilitres was it? 100 millilitres, and I've used it quite a lot already, but it hasn't gone down at all. And this is like kind of floral, sweet and musky, a bit like vanilla. Oh, it's just so nice. The only problem is I don't think it lasts that long. I think it's quite a light fragrance, so you do have to keep on reapplying it, but for £10 it doesn't really matter, and I definitely will get more Zara perfumes. I think they're great for the money. And then lastly, I got from Accessorize some rings, because I want to try some more jewellery. So I got these different rings, which are kind of midi and normal rings, because my friend works for Accessorize and she gets staff discount, which is awesome. And then I got 2 candles from Muji, one which is hinoki wood, which I've basically used up now because I couldn't make it for the video, and it's, as you'd imagine, it's kind of like, I would say, a mix of a man scent and a fire. So if you like the smell of that. It's really, really nice, but I don't think the scent throw is very good of this, which is annoying because I think the other Muji candles are good. And then I also got, which I haven't tried yet, elderflower. And this just smells really nice and fresh and floral. So kind of two very different scents, but that's what I got. So that's it for my haul. I hope I didn't ramble on for too long. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. I love watching hauls and getting some ideas to spend my money. So hopefully I've influenced some of you to go out and get some of those things. If you have any other suggestions for me, I am kind of on the spending hype at the moment. So let me know if there's something that I should really pick up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.